Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So, I got into the debate at the boxing gym yesterday, but let me preface this first. First of all, let me just tell you guys, I work out at a predominantly Mexican gym. It was owned by, I think they're Mexican, Salcedo Brothers at the Westside Boxing Club. I love them to death. Um, um, and so we always differ in our opinions on boxing, right? So one of them said Chavez Sr. would beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. Oh man, I laugh hysterically. Chavez Sr. would have, and we're talking about both of them in their prime. So I would say prime Floyd Mayweather is the Diego Corrales years, where he's both offense and defense. But even the 37-year-old Floyd Mayweather doesn't get touched by Chavez Sr. But let's talk about the attributes. First of all, we all know Chavez Sr. as the body snatcher. Goes to the body relentlessly, relentlessly, relentlessly. But he has quick feet problems. And we all know this through Pernell Whitaker and Meldrick Taylor. He has problems with athletic, and you guys want to say black fighters, call them black fighters, but I know some pretty athletic Latino fighters that are fighting today. So I don't want to get strung up in labels and stuff like that. So like just a game named Oscar Valdez is just a phenomenal fighter. Like, phew. But anyways, let's talk about this fight. So I think Chavez Sr. would do it. I don't think he'll be able to get to Floyd Mayweather's body on a consistent basis because he'll get countered. And what I mean by countered is we all know Chavez Sr. leaves his head open. It's been proven. We saw it a lot in his later years. He was so physically dominant and imposing in his younger years and so relentless that it was overshadowed. And two, he lacks the hand speed or the arm speed, hand speed to land a combination punch on a Floyd Mayweather type. Not unless he has him in the corner and he doesn't let him out the corner. But just if Floyd Mayweather isn't stuck in the corner, I don't think Chavez Sr. will consistently be able to hurt Floyd Mayweather. But now let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's attributes. The best footwork I have seen since Roy Jones. Lomachenko in his last fight had Floyd Mayweather-like footwork. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, so I know you guys gonna throw some names, but these just off the top of my head. Lomachenko and Roy Jones, I mean, some of the best footwork that you will ever see in boxing. You know, Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones are two of the most elusive boxers I have ever seen. And I genuinely don't think Chavez Sr. will be able to get to Floyd Mayweather's body. And if he can't get to Floyd Mayweather's body, which requires him to step in maybe a half a step more, because it's hard to get to the body from distance. It's just hard. You got to get underneath a little bit. And Floyd Mayweather does not allow you to even touch him. You know, the last time we seen Floyd Mayweather touch, I wouldn't say Maidana touched him. Maidana, you know, he just kind of attempted to roughhouse Floyd Mayweather. But Miguel Cotto was the latest version of where Floyd Mayweather had to play offense and defense in the later fights. And you would say the Oscar De La Hoya fight too, because he was definitely down on the cards against Oscar De La Hoya, and he took over the second half of that fight. And I think it was a split decision. I think he won by split decision. But I just think Floyd Mayweather outboxes the kid. You know, the only person I think that has a chance at beating Floyd Mayweather that I've ever seen, and I'm not talking about Sugar Ray Leonard's or is Roy Jones Jr. That is I'm talking about if they fought at the same weight. At the only fighter that I believe has a chance, and what makes me, and why I think that is because even if they're boxing each other, I think Roy Jones has a better chance at landing a shot that would possibly knock Floyd Mayweather down, like the Shane Mosley shot, like the Zab Judah shot, or the the other left hand. He's still fighting and he's 40-something years old. He's everybody's sparring partner when they need a lefty. He's Jamaican. I can't think of his name right now. But these are the only, I think Roy Jones Jr. is the only fighter that beats Floyd Mayweather. If you talk about prime for prime at the same weight. But, you only could do that on fight night, per se. But I don't think Chavez Sr. has a chance. And we debated. And obviously we say, oh, you're black. Yeah, with that. But it's cool because they know how much I respect Floyd Mayweather inside the ring and how great I genuinely believe he is. So let me know what you guys think. Can Chavez Sr. prime beat a Floyd Mayweather prime? Remember, Pernell Whitaker beat Chavez Sr. And everyone said it, but Chavez Sr. And that fight was in Texas, I believe. And he had problems with the Sweet Pea Whitaker with no power, with average power. Let's give him some respect. He just got inducted to the Hall of Fame this weekend. But Roy Jones Jr., Floyd Mayweather, I'm not talking about Roy, but Floyd Mayweather, I think it'll be one of the most hyped fights that didn't happen, per se. Meaning that everyone thinks that Chavez Sr. is gonna walk him down, but when in actuality he can't even get to Floyd Mayweather Jr. So barbershop conversation, guys. Let me know what you guys think. But he did beat a Mayweather. I think it was Roger Mayweather. He beat at the Forum in Los Angeles. I think he basically decapitated him, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Roger Mayweather. Yeah. So barbershop conversation, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Who wins, Floyd Mayweather Jr. or Cesar Chavez Jr.? The title of that fight would be the Battle of Lineage. Knowing what we know now about Chavez Jr. now fighting. So lineage and pride. Lineage versus pride, because you got the Mexican pride and you got the lineage of Floyd Mayweather because he's third generation at that time. So I think they should pay me for PR. Lineage versus pride. I think that would be the title of that fight. You get all the Mexicans, all the Latin Americans jumping on board. You know what I mean? And you get all the blacks and quote unquote black lover fighters, because that's what we're called. So but anyway, barbershop conversation, guys. I'm gonna start taking my camera in the gym too, guys, so you guys can get a view of what goes on in my boxing gym. But it's nothing but love at the Westside Boxing Club. So if you guys are in LA, you guys should join that gym. And they'll train you and get you ready for whatever you need to lose 20 pounds. You want to get hand speed. You want to learn footwork. They'll teach you all that stuff. It's a family-owned business, and they're absolutely awesome. So barbershop conversation, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.